Hi guys, today in this video I will show you how you can give this neon effect. So first of all we will copy these items on a new layer just by selecting this, and for the main object we will take lasso tool and will make a border of this subject and will copy it on a new layer. We have copied using quick selection that the part of umbrella, and you can also select the subject by quick selection, but for the proper selection I am using this lasso tool and just making borders, and from start to end you have to combine it. And for this part we will copy it also new layer, and now you can see that we have copied on a new layer. And now for neon effect we will take a new layer and paintbrush tool and just I am making the border of the umbrella on which I will give the neon effect. For that you can change the blending mode to the color dodge or linear dodge. I have taken linear dodge and go to filter, blur and Gaussian blur and give some blur and just click OK. You can copy my value and just by pressing Ctrl J you can duplicate the layer and do the same process of the blur and just OK. And for the background you can change the color lookup presets are given. And now for the dress or for the background, if you want to give the lights effect on that car, if you want to give any effect on the background, you have to do just take a new layer and paintbrush and paint on it, and just we have done on that umbrella. You can do the same steps, just change the blending mode, just take the suitable one and go to filter, blur and Gaussian blur as the same steps we have done on the last time. And just you can duplicate the layer just by pressing Ctrl J, and you can see here it gives the lighting effect. And if you again want to change the blending mode then you can do it. And now we have to give the dress neon effect on the dress. So take a paintbrush and take a suitable color, take a new layer, don't draw it on the same layer, and take any color that you want and where you want to give the neon effect, just paint that area by brush tool and go to blur and Gaussian blur and give some blur effect. And this how just by pressing Ctrl J you can duplicate the layer and go to blur, Gaussian blur, and you can give this much neon lighting effect. And just doing this same step you can give everywhere, you can give the neon effect. Take a new layer, and this how I showed that how you can give this neon effect. So by doing this same steps you can also paint the other areas of the subject on the dress or umbrella and car. You can give this by this same step you can give the neon effect. I am drawing the highlighted areas, and that I'm just doing this blending mode, changing this blending mode, and just by Ctrl J you can duplicate and then blur, Gaussian blur, and this same steps you have to do. It's very quick way to give a neon effect, and you just have to Ctrl J for duplicate the layer and just go to blur and give some blur effects and click OK, and you will get the neon effect. You can do it many times, means you can duplicate the layer and just go to blur and Gaussian blur and give some effect for the neon light effect. And if you want to change the color of the background then you can change it. The hue and saturation preset is all some presets are given for the color lookup, and if you want to just change the lightness and all, and then you can easily go to adjustment and brightness and contrast. From here you can change the lightness effect, and you can just copy the value for the other part also, like in this we have missed the part, here it is, and so for that just copy the value and paste it here, and so that's it. And now for the subject, Control G for duplicate, and just change the brightness of the subject. And now go to for the umbrella upper part, you can also give this brightness and contrast. I've taken -100, just click OK. You can put the value as per your requirement. And now for the subject, you can use the mask tool and just take brush tool, and it is compulsory to take a black color in foreground to hide the area, and if you want to reveal the area you can change the color to the white for the foreground. And now for the subject and umbrella, you have to do the same. Here we will give a mask tool, take a brush tool, take foreground color black to hide that area. So it will give that the shadow and the brightness, and highlights that neon effect will that neon light is affecting the subject, it will look like that. It will be clearly shown. If you want to hide the area, then take the white color in the foreground, and I'm just hiding the part, so I've taken the black color on the foreground. And now you can change the brightness and contrast again. If you can see that it is much better than the last time. And now just select the layer, take a new layer, you can check but just by hiding the area and layer, and can go to color lookup, and presets are given if you want to change it, and take a suitable one. You can take any of them. You can check, some presets are given, you can take as per your requirement. And I've taken soft forming look, and go to color lookup for any layer. I'll take for background. I'm checking every preset. If you want, then you can do it, otherwise you can change the hue and saturation because of the neon light effect. You can set as per your requirement. Just click on OK and it will be done. I hope you like the video and understand the process and steps. For more videos, subscribe our channel and just select all the layers just by pressing shift and merge layers. And now go to filter, wait a while, or you can change the presets of this photo if you want, then only, then click OK. Now go to filter and camera raw filter if you want to more highlight the colors. For the vibrance and saturation or temperature, highlight, contrast and all, For this camera raw filter is the best for that color grading and all. If you want to change, then you can change it from here. Just by sliding this, you can adjust the values. Some vibrance and saturation you can increase if you want. Otherwise, if it's not needed, then cancel it, or just by pressing Ctrl J you can reset the value. And some first primaries are given, and just click OK and you will get the effect. Now you can save it on your computer. Thanks for watching.